two types of ambushes. There's the deliberate ambush or the hasty ambush. Now with a deliberate ambush, it's planned. So you've got really good intel. You know the time, the place and the numbers. With a hasty ambush, obviously, you know the enemies in the area, and you want to bound forward of their position and set up an ambush and hope that you catch them. Now I'm going to represent a linear parallel ambush or a point ambush. Now obviously the red is the enemy, green is friendly. Now I'm using this twig in between the enemy and the good guys as cover. So it's a very simple ambush to set up. So you've got your main strength which are all online, and behind that and left and right of them you've got security. So it's a very quick ambush to set up, and it's very effective. Next one I want to talk about is the linear perpendicular ambush. Now this one is very effective, having a single file or ranger file of the enemy, and having the concentration of all that firepower down that line is very effective. Also still having a security team behind and on the flanks. Now the L-shaped ambush is probably the most effective ambush. You've got a linear line down here with most of your squad, and on the short end of the L, you've got the rest of your squad firing down line. Now with these guys here, it'd probably be best to put like a machine gun, and with the rain of fire coming from these guys and the rest of your squad, having all that fire interlock, has a very effective kill zone. Now I want to talk about places where you can set up ambushes. Now any crossroad or cross intersection of trails is generally a good place to set a trap. So we'll go for a bit of a walk and see if we can sniff out some other good spots for ambushes. Here's another excellent place to set up an ambush. There's plenty of cover for the enemy, or for your squad. Here's another good example. Now walking over this bridge, you're very exposed. So you can take incoming fire from a 360 degree radius. Now the other thing you want to consider when you're on a trail or an MSR is usually the easiest route can also be a death trap. So me personally, I try and stay away from MSRs. If you're coming around sections where on a trail where you've got to climb over things like a log, go around a series of trees. These are all the things you want to consider for an ambush. Now check this out. Now you've got a very small trail, and the bush is really thick on one side and very thick on the other side. So this just smells like ambush now, but you don't have much of a choice in this scenario. So even if you wanted to go around it or go beside the trail, it's going to be so time consuming, and just getting through it, you're going to be so noisy trying to get through it. So you probably want to take a different route. Another example of an ambush location. One track in, have to go between two posts and between the trees. Plenty of places to hide. So there you go. All right, I'll see you on the next one.